Chris from Fabtech. Today we're going to be replacing the board inside of this controller. Suspected hydraulic fluid has got onto the board and shorted it out through the hydraulic lines that goes to your control for your feed rate. So we're going to go ahead and replace that. What's happening is when you turn on your power, you'll hear it beep, but no lights come on and your screen does not show anything. So when you do that, you're gonna come over here, make sure your power is disconnected there and right here, just to be on the safe side. And you're gonna take out these Allen head screws. All right, and then you'll lift the cover off right here. Place this over here. We're going to check inside, make sure nothing's out of the way. There's the board we were replacing right there. So let's go ahead and get that disconnected. That one we're going to set to the side. That one's not used. And the blue and black wire and the white and blue wire is going to be on the very end. Pop this out. And you have this ribbon cable right here. It's going to be disconnected. This one. And your last ribbon cable. That is all disconnected. Now we're going to take these nuts off. They're nylon lock nuts. Step there. And when we get this last nut off, you always want to make sure you have the board supported. Let's get the last one out. It is down here in the corner. I might need pliers for that one. That one's in there. Let me grab something to get that off real quick. And you just need to break it loose. All right, so here's the new board. We're going to be placing this back in. So you're going to connect that. Put this nut back on down here. Make sure we get it nice and secured, because this one's always the hard one. Down in the bottom down here. And there's not much room to work with either. We got the next one. And there's this one right here. And the last one is right there. All right, so then now we're going to be connecting that ribbon, this ribbon, this connector, this connector goes right here. We skip one, put that one there. Then there's this one that isn't used. That goes there. The big one goes at the bottom down here. Make sure it's all snapped in correctly. then the one next to it, and last one. So now that that's all connected, we'll verify that it's going to turn on. Before we get everything all back on, we're just going to get it situated. That way it's together. Let's get the breaker back on. We'll put the switch. And that is not kicking on. So we have a bigger issue we got to figure out. So let's cut that off. All right, so we have to do a further diagnosis on this. So I'm going to turn the power back off over here and see what we can find. All right, so the board is good. So if we take this ribbon off right here, which is your display, I'll show you how I know the board is good. 20 volts DC. Set that right there. And you're going to take 2 end pins and touch them. We'll have 5 volts. Or right at it at least. Yep, 4.98 volts. So that does mean that we are getting power to this display, but because the display is faulty, and also another way you can test to see if it's just like it's dim or anything like that, there is a pot right there, and you can increase or decrease the brightness so you can see. And you have to do that in order to find out if you have a bad display or not. Sometimes it's just turned down and it's too bright in here. This flashing LED right here is just letting you know that the program is running on the board, but because we can't see the board, we can't set the parameters for the saw. So we can't do up limit, down limit, or turn the pump on or anything like that. So let me turn this back off and I'll show you how I know. Put this back on here. And then once we turn on the power, you'll see the LED lights come on, but the screen does not come on at all. So if we were to find out, you just push machine start and it'll start beeping at you as it does. Hit the reset and I can do this. And then do there we go. And yeah, so there's that. But there's your laser. Everything turns like it's supposed to. As you see right there, you got your laser, comes down, and you can see that it is where they want it to be cut at. So that is a good point. I can turn this on, get the coolant coming through, go back up. And it usually does take a second, as you can see. And there it goes, starting to pour out. But we do not have the blade mode. It'll start beeping. And that is because we have to set up the machine parameters in here with the new board. And because we don't have the screen, we're not able to do that. So we will have to get that ordered and come back and install that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and like, share, subscribe to Fabtech Solutions, and hope y'all have a great day.